The Terek River, a major river in the Northern Caucasus, flows through Georgia and Russia into the Caspian Sea. It rises in Georgia near the juncture of the Greater Caucasus Mountain Range and the Khokh Range, to the southwest of Mount Kazbek, winding north in a white torrent between the town of Stepantsminda and the village of Gergeti toward the Russian region North Ossetia and the city of Vladikavkaz. It turns east to flow through Chechnya and Dagestan before dividing into two branches which empty into the Caspian Sea. Below the city of Kizlyar, it forms a swampy river delta around 100 kilometers wide. The river is a key natural asset in the region, providing irrigation and hydroelectric power in its upper reaches. The main cities on the Terek include Vladikavkaz.It and Kizlyar. Several minor hydroelectric power stations dam the Terek. DZAU Electro Station, Bekanskaya and Pavlodolskaya. Construction has started of the Daryali hydropower plant, with a planned installed capacity of 108 megawatts, on the territory of Kazbek municipality near the Russia-Georgia border. Leo Tolstoy's novel The Cossacks is set on the Terek and amongst its Cossacks tributaries. The Terek drains most of the northeast Caucasus east into the Caspian, just as its sister, the Kuban River, drains the northwest Caucasus west into the Black Sea. Its major tributaries are the following. In the west, a fan of rivers flows east and northeast into the Terek. These are the east-flowing Malka River, the Baksan River, the Chergem River, and the Terek River with its two branches. These three join the Malka just before it reaches the Terek. The Lyashin, Urik River, Gerada and Aradan flow northeast. The Arden River and its branch, the Fiagdan River, flow north, and the Gizeldan River drains the north slope of Mount Kazbek and reaches the Arden near its mouth. Then there is the north-flowing part of the Terek with the Daryal Pass. The great northwest bend of the Terek is cut off by the northeast-flowing Sunza River, which catches most of the north-flowing rivers. These are the north-flowing Upper Sunza, the Asa River, the Argan and Kukulau. East of these are the Aksay River and the Aktash River, which formerly dried up in the lowlands between the Sulik and the Terek. In the east, the Sulik River drains most of interior Dagestan and turns east of the Caspian before it reaches the Terek. Human history. The capital of Kizlyar, Samanda, may have stood on the banks of the river Terek. The Terek River was the site of the final defeat of the army of Hulagu Khan of the Ilkhanate, at the hands of the army of Burqa Khan of the Golden Horde, led by Burq's nephew, Nogai Khan, in the First Civil War of the Mongol Empire, the Burqa-Hulagu War of 1262. Also on the river, Timur defeated Tokhtamysh in 1395. The Terek Cossack host had its base in the Terek Basin. During the Russian conquest of the Caucasus, it was part of the North Caucasus Line. During World War II, German forces at the end of August 1942 reached the Terek near Mozdok, the farthest extent of German conquests in the Soviet Union, but aside from a small bridgehead were unable to forge further toward the oil fields of Baku. Hitler's objective